What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we are doing F1 2017 driver predictions. Okay, so let's get straight away into it. Let's start off with Mercedes. Now, Mercedes have already confirmed their two drivers for 2017, and it's Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg. Now, I'm guessing the number one driver will be the World Championship winner going into this season, at the end of this season. But normally, Mercedes don't really have a real a number one driver at this point in time. They like to keep everything equal in Mercedes, which I think is good. And yes, Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton are definitely confirmed for 2017. I think after 2017, one of the drivers will move on. But at the moment, Nico Rosberg, Lewis Hamilton, I think at the moment that's an awesome dream team in Mercedes. I think they're really lucky to have both talented drivers. And yeah, hopefully it's very good close racing between both drivers. The next team we are going to talk about in this driver lineup prediction is Ferrari. Now, obviously, Ferrari have confirmed both drivers. We're uncertain about Kimi Raikkonen, but it will be Kimi Raikkonen and Sebastian Vettel for that Ferrari lineup. Everyone was a bit uncertain for Kimi Raikkonen, and people thought that spot might be free for Ferrari, but most definitely, like 98% sure or 95% sure, it will be Kimi Raikkonen's last year at Ferrari and in Formula One. Kimi Raikkonen and Sebastian Vettel, I think it's a really good decision to have both drivers. Kimi Raikkonen, a very consistent driver, Vettel, a very quick driver, and both of them could potentially be going for the World Championship next year. So the next team we're going to be talking about is Red Bull. So Red Bull have confirmed both drivers, Daniel Ricciardo and Max Verstappen, and I think Red Bull will be in the really key hot seat for next year for going for the World Championship. So we might see a Ricciardo versus Verstappen battle, which is going to be really interesting, and really, that's a really strong team with Ricciardo and Verstappen in the Red Bull car. So hopefully they can do well next year, and I think at the moment, the top three teams have really confirmed their drivers going into next season. Now we're about to start with Williams. So Williams is a very funny one. So I think that we'll see Jenson Button and Valtteri Bottas, and I think Felipe Massa will retire at the end of this year. Williams are looking to target Jenson Button. It's really up to him if he wants to race or not. But Jenson Button, I think he'll go to Williams next year for one more year in Formula One. And I think that'll be a really awesome team. Jenson Button, a one-time world champion, 2009 world champion, with Valtteri Bottas, a real future world champion. And anything can happen next year. It could be Williams, going for the win or going for the title next year. So you don't know, but I think it'd be really awesome to see Jenson Button there, and I think it will be Jenson Button and Valtteri Bottas for Williams next season. So next up we've got Renault. Now Renault is actually a very tricky one, and I think it was pretty hard to choose, but I think there's going to be the driver lineup: Kevin Magnussen and Esteban Ocon. Now Ocon did get a seat with Manor this year. So I think they're preparing him for some sort of type of drive going into the future. And Magnussen's really performing in Renault. I think Palmer might get kicked out, maybe a reserve driver or something. But I think it will be Kevin Magnussen, Esteban Ocon for Renault. And hopefully Renault can be competitive next year. I'd like to see them to have a real good battle going into next year. And at the moment, the driver lineup is looking pretty good if this can happen. And I think it will be Esteban Ocon and Kevin Magnussen in the Renault colours next year. The next team we're going to be talking about is McLaren Honda. Now, they're a team that really got to try and step up going into next season. It's a really big opportunity for them, and hopefully they're going to have a really talented driver lineup. And if Jenson Button does move, I think that the driver lineup for McLaren Honda will be Fernando Alonso, who is confirmed, and Stoffel Van Dorn, the driver who got the first points for McLaren this year. So I think they'll be the team next year, Van Dorn and Alonso. That'll be really awesome. So a really young, rookie, talented driver with a really experienced two-time world champion. So it'll be really awesome to see that. And then I personally think it'll be Alonso and Van Dorn in the car in the McLaren Honda next season. Next team we're going to be looking at is Force India, and I don't think there will be any changes in Force India. Everyone was saying Sergio Perez maybe to Renault, but I think it's going to stay the same. I think the Force India lineup next year will be Nico Hülkenberg and Sergio Perez. So I think that will be it for Force India, keeping the same driver lineup. They like both drivers. Both drivers are very key. Perez has got sponsorships with him, so I think that will be the lineup for Force India next season. Now, another team that I think will stay the same is Sauber with Marcus Ericsson and Felipe Nasr. I think this team will stay the same with Marcus Ericsson and Felipe Nasr. Both drivers doing a good job. I think they get along with each other. And I think it's the chemistry in the team is actually pretty good at the moment. So they just got money issues. They've got to try and find some pace. But I think Sauber will keep the same driver lineup going into next season. Now this road gets pretty interesting, guys. Let's talk about Toro Rosso. Now I think Toro Rosso they've already confirmed Carlos Sainz for next season. And their second driver, I think they're going to get rid of Danny Kvyat and put Gasly into the car. And Gasly, a young talented driver coming up. and he's doing really well in the junior formulas at the moment. I think we're going to have Gasly in the car in the Toro Rosso going into next season, so that'll be a really interesting fight. Carlos Sainz versus Pierre Gasly. So we'll see what happens with that, and I think that's going to be the driver lineup for Toro Rosso in 2017. The next team we're going to be looking at is the American team Haas F1, and I think Haas F1 will keep Romain Grosjean and actually get rid of their other driver, which was Gutierrez, and I think they're going to put Danny Kvyat in. Danny Kvyat is actually a really young, talented driver. He's got a lot of potential. I know he's made a few mistakes this year, but I think he's got a lot of potential going into next season, and I think he needs a new team. I think he needs to get away from that Red Bull stance and too much pressure for him, and I think Haas will be a perfect spot. And I think we're going to see a driver lineup of Danny Kvyat and Romain Grosjean at Haas next season. And now, finally, with the last team, it is Manor, and this is what I think Manor's lineup is going to be. I think it's going to be Wehrlein and Rossi. I think Wehrlein will stay with Manor for another season until one of the Mercedes drivers moves on. And I think they're going to bring Rossi back because I've been hinting about after Rossi's big Indy 500 win. So, it'll be really good talent for Manor to have those two drivers, and it'll be really good to see how those two compete with each other. I think Wehrlein's waiting for a real opportunity, a race seat at Mercedes, and Rossi will probably be looking for a Haas drive maybe the year after. So that's what I think the driver lineup is for 2017. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. If you agree with me, tell me. If you don't, tell me what you guys think the driver lineup will be. Please be sure to leave a like, guys. I really worked hard on this video, trying to think about it really hard, and it took me a while to do this video. So if you can, please leave a like. If stay tuned for your daily F1 news and other Formula 1 videos like this. Hit that subscribe button right now, and thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in my next Formula 1